Many people walk into a test feeling prepared, then feel a racing heart, shaky hands, and a blank mind as soon as the exam starts. This reaction is not a sign of weakness or lack of ability. It is called test anxiety, and it can be managed with clear, simple tools. This video explains what happens in the brain and body during test anxiety and shares 3 practical techniques to ease test and performance stress. Test anxiety is more than normal nerves. It often includes physical symptoms such as a pounding heart, sweating, shaky hands, or nausea. Thoughts such as, "I'm going to fail," or "everyone will see I'm not good enough." Behaviors such as procrastinating, avoiding study, or freezing during the exam. Test anxiety affects students, professionals, and performers. It can show up before school tests, licensing exams, work presentations, speaking events, and auditions. The brain is trying to protect against a perceived threat to grades, career, or reputation. When that internal alarm becomes too strong, it interferes with clear thinking and memory. Working memory can be pictured as a small mental whiteboard. It is used to hold steps in a math problem, parts of an essay, or key points in a presentation. During high anxiety, that whiteboard fills with worries such as, "What if I fail this test? What if this ruins my future?" These thoughts use the same mental space needed to solve problems and recall information. As a result, material that was clear the night before may feel unreachable during the exam. The goal is not to remove all anxiety. The goal is to bring the alarm down to a level where the brain can access what it already knows. Tool 1. Before the test. Calm the body. Calming the nervous system before a test can lower the intensity of anxiety. A simple method is box breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale through the mouth for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Repeating this cycle for about 1 minute the night before, the morning of, and while waiting for the exam to begin helps signal safety to the body and supports clearer thinking. Tool 2. During the test, ground in the present moment. At the start of the test, a brief reset can reduce the first spike of anxiety. Place both feet flat on the floor. Feel the back supported by the chair. Take 1 or 2 slow breaths into the belly. Silently repeat a short phrase such as, "one question at a time," or "it is okay not to know everything." If what-if thoughts start to spiral, attention can gently return to the current question. When stuck on a difficult item, it often helps to skip it and return later, so one question does not control the entire test experience. Tool 3. After the test, reset, then reflect. After an exam, many people replay every question and criticize every decision. This can keep the nervous system on edge and increase anxiety for the next test. A different pattern is more helpful. Reset. First, take a short walk. Drink water. Step outside if possible. Reflect later, with curiosity. When emotions are calmer, questions such as these can guide learning. What helped today? At what points did anxiety spike? What is one small change to try next time? Each exam can then become practice and feedback, rather than a final judgment of worth or intelligence. Additional support is often useful when panic or physical symptoms show up before most tests or evaluations. Important opportunities are avoided because of fear. Anxiety begins to affect sleep, eating, mood, or relationships. Professional counseling can help identify patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior that feed test anxiety. Approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy and mindfulness-based strategies can be used to build coping skills and prepare for specific exams or performances. River North Counseling Group LLC in Chicago works with students, parents, and professionals who are facing test anxiety or performance stress and who want structured, compassionate support. Anyone who feels that test anxiety or performance stress is getting in the way of school, work, or life does not have to handle it alone. Support for these concerns is available at River North Counseling Group, LLC Chicago Office, 405 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 3209, Chicago, Illinois 60611, Office 3124670000, website rivernorthcounseling.com.